Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Monday. It's so good to see you guys. I hope you are okay and all is well. I hope everything is okay with your families. We are live today and every day in the 5 o'clock hour. So I decided to do a live at five type of thing. So we are going to go live today and every day. This week, we are specifically talking about how to nail that first hello. How to nail that first hello. There's going to be some comedy in this, right? But a lot of you that are in the Black Educator Circle, we've got over 300 members in the Black Educator Circle now, and I'm really excited about that. A lot of our new members to the circle have secured positions and higher paying positions, and I'm really excited for them and their growth. And so with that being said, they're moving out of the classroom. Many of them are moving out of the classroom into assistant principal positions, into principalships, into assistant superintendent positions. We even have some that are now going to be instructional leaders at the district level. So, with that being said, guys, I decided this week that our theme, our topic, what we're going to focus on this week is how to nail that first hello. How to nail that first hello. So, I'm going to give you some hacks um, for building your relationships. I'm going to give you some hacks and some tips for really making a lasting impression your first week in a new building. This is not just for educators. This is not just for educators. This is for everyone. So if you've recently secured a position, a new position, you want to make the best first impression, this is for you. What I want to do first and foremost is if you're watching, say hello. If you're watching, say hello and tell me where you're watching me from. I want to know where you're watching me from. I'm excited that you're on here. You're going to get some gold nuggets all week. I'm going to be live at 5. Live at 5. This week, we are talking about how to nail that first hello. So, this is for people transitioning to a new position. This is for people that are new to the building, maybe even new to a department, new to a new role in your organization or in your school. This is specifically for you. Every day, I'm going to be giving some tips at 5, and I hope you're here with me. Hello, hello, hello. I see a few people on here watching. If you can drop where you're watching me from in the chat, drop where you're watching me from in the chat. I am broadcasting live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Again, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Dr. Tanisha Pride. I am the proud founder of Masterful Teaching. We specialize in career advancement for Black and Brown educators. And so, with that, it is nice that you guys are on here. Let's go ahead and dig deep today. I will be live today and every day in the 5 o'clock hour. This week, how to nail that first hello. How to nail that first hello. So imagine this with me. Okay. Just picture this with me. So you're about to start a new job, a new gig as a school leader, right? And you're really excited about it. It's the salary that you've been looking for. It's the influence that you know that you were created for. It's the leadership position that you've always wanted. And not only are you excited for a new position, but everyone on the leadership team, including your school leader, is excited to have you. So, of course, first day comes and then the nerves begin, right? You get a little nervous, and that's natural. It's like getting ready for the grandest opening act of your career. But fear not. I don't want you to be afraid at all because we've got your back. I'm going to drop to you today some hilarious but some really useful advice on how to make an entrance that will leave everyone talking good things about the new hire. So, buckle up. It's about that time. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. I'm going to leave you with this today, okay? So, today we're going to have tools and tips every single day. Today, my number one tip to do is number one, you got to dress the part. Dress the part, dress the part, dress the part. Now, why do I have to dress the part? Well, let Dr. Pride tell you why. You've got to dress the part because you've got to elevate your visual impact, right? You can't go into this new position looking any old kind of way. You can't go into this new environment looking any old kind of way. You can't. So, and I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this, especially from my Gen Zers, right? But I'm a millennial, okay? So I'm a Gen Yer. I'm a millennial, and I'm gonna let you know I'm not old school. I'm not old school, but I do know as a former principal and a former assistant principal that whenever we had a new hire, their impression that they gave before they even opened their mouth really we really held them to that. It was really lasting in our minds as school leaders, right? And so if they came in looking any old kind of way, so to speak, we were hesitant to give them, responsibilities, right? And the truth of the matter is visuals go a long way, right? It's sad, but it is true. So number one, you've got to dress the part. You've got to elevate your visual impact. You got to dress for awesomeness, right? We're expecting great things from you. You've got great things to deliver. You've got great things that you have a great vision, right? That you want to impart on the school. Dress to impress, dress for awesomeness. So what are we talking about? Am I talking about dress like I'm in church? Absolutely not. We are talking about dress professionally. Now, what does that mean professionally? Are jeans okay? Absolutely. Listen, we're not getting down into the nitty gritty details, right? We're not excluding certain things. But what we are saying is when you mix professional with personal flair, that's acceptable, right? Because I decided to wear my bright coat today, right? Because this is my personal flair, but it is also professional, right? Because if we were in the school building, right? This you can't see it, but it goes all the way down past my knees, right? And this is the overcoat. This is an overlay. And so with that being said, we've got to dress for awesomeness. Dress for awesomeness. You should be confident in the clothes that you're wearing. Confidence in clothing does not have to be plain and mundane. Okay, confidence in clothing does definitely include your swag, right? So, have you ever seen a superhero save the day without rocking their signature look? Everybody knows that Superman has a S, right? Everyone knows that. Everyone knows what their superhero wears, right? And because of that, you too are a superhero. So, adding your swag to professional dress is appropriate and acceptable. But what we're talking about is make sure that your swag also reflects your awesomeness. Now, when you feel like $1,000,000 in your outfit, you'll have everyone else believing that you're $1,000,000 too. You can't go in there if your style is not suit and tie, and your style is not a three-piece, not a blazer, not a three-piece suit, don't go in there wearing that. That doesn't represent you well. And not only will people see that it's out of place, but people will also notice your uncomfortableness as try to walk around school and as you try to move about the cabin during your day-to-day activities. So be comfortable in the clothes that you're wearing and allow them to represent you in the best way. You've got to have confidence. And clothes are one way that shows your confidence, that highlights your confidence and what you have to offer and what you have to bring to the table. Listen, I'm like I say every time I go live, I'm 5'3". So when you meet me in person, you'll see I'm but yay big, right? So I'm too short to be long-winded. I just wanted to drop those two little gems for you here. I want you to make sure that because you've got a new position, you dress the part. You've got to elevate your visual impact. Why? Because they're going to see you first. Your visual impression is the first impression. So because of that, we've got to elevate your visual impact. Then look, how do I elevate my visual impact, Dr. Pride? Well, number one, you got to dress for awesomeness. You are amazing, and you're an amazing school leader that's going to do amazing things. So because of that, you've got to dress for awesomeness. And when you dress for awesomeness, that gives you the swag that you need on that first day so that everyone can see visually how amazing you are. All right, guys, look, every day I'm coming on at 5 o'clock. I was a little late today, but every day I'm coming on at 5 o'clock so that we can continue this. Our topic this week, we're talking about how do you nail the first hello? How do you, I've secured a new position, I've got a new school, or I'm in a new building, I've transitioned into a new organization. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to make sure that this week we focus on nailing that first hello, nailing that first impression. These are hacks for building this is hacks for building relationships and a lasting first impression that's going to skyrocket your career. All right, guys, it's been great. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, this is interactive. If you have a question, go ahead and drop that in the chat, in the comment section. I can definitely see it. And every day I'm coming on at 5, and I hope to see you. Drop in my DMs if you want to talk or if you have any questions. I am open and available to helping you out. All right, I'll see you tomorrow at 5 on the dot. Have a good evening.